are now ready to, and I start the assessment. Good evening, candidates. Welcome to Forest Driving Learning Center. I am Alex Manalo, accredited assessor for driving in C2. Before we proceed to the assessment proper, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Jester Abad and Ramon Roman, Chisla representative. You don't have to worry about the presence because they will not going to assist you. Alright? They are here to oversee if my conduct of assessment is prescribed methodology and standard set by assessment and certification of CHESTA. Before we will start, everybody please stand up for a short prayer. Amen. Please be seated. I will check first your attendance. Please sign the attendance sheet. Mr. Dennis Dayon.
I would like also to submit
And the admission slip, sir. You sign first. This one. Thank you, sir. Please sit down. Sir Chris Zamora, please sign your attendance and give me an. Sir, thank you, sir. Please sit. May I have your admission slip? I have here your accomplished self-assessment guide that will be indications that you can perform the entire task and qualification for driving in C2. Today I will administer the competency. The assessment in driving in C2. The purpose of this assessment is to check the level of your competency enumerated in qualification for driving in C2. So in driving in C2, we have 3 competencies. There are basic, common, and core competency. For our core competency, we have carry out vehicle, maintain and servicing, drive light vehicle, obey and observe traffic rules and regulation, implement and coordinate accident emergency procedure. The methods that I am going to use for this assessment are written test and demonstration. This method will help me determine your underpinning knowledge and skills on driving in C2. By the way, for your personal necessity, our comfort room is located beside the registrar. It's located at the ground floor. However, during the assessment, you are now longer allowed to leave the premises of the assessment area. If you can't understand the instructions, don't hesitate to ask me because I am very much willing to help you. Or I will translate the item in our vernacular language, which you call understand. This assessment is confidential, and you, and 4 personnel inside this assessment area will keep the results confidential. If you are not confirm the result of your assessment, you are free to write an appeal to the provincial office addressed to the provincial director. The result of your assessments could be competent and not yet competent. This type of assessment is COZ, or Certificate of Competency. If the result of your assessment is not yet competent, you will only take which competency. You are rated as not yet competent, and what you need is to practice and review your module. If you are confident enough, you need to apply for assessment at the assessment center. Before we start, I will give some do's and don'ts during the assessment. Number 1, muna siya, practice safety all the times. Use PPE. 3, avoid using cell phones or any gadget. Don't eat inside the assessment area. Don't disturb your co-candidates. Are we all clear? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before I will distribute your number, please read the specific instruction so that you will able to know what you are going to do during the assessment. Okay? Please one, sir, during the assessment. Okay. Okay. I will distribute to your now. There is your number. Candidates. Dennis Dion. You will be candidate number 1.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so candidate number 1, please go to the assessment area, sir. Okay, this is your first. Okay, this is your the explanation, sir. Okay, the criteria for the assessment: 20% examination and 50% demonstrations and 30% oral questioning. Okay? Okay. Here are the materials, tools, and equipment that you will need in driving. Here in the vehicle, specific of instructions and written examinations. Okay, read it carefully. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Clarifications?
No, sir.
Okay, please ask me now because once you started the assessment, you will no longer allowed to ask me.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Do you have any questions again?
I said, sir. No, sir.
Okay. I will give you 1 hour to finish your demonstration. I will ask questions related to your demonstration, and after that, I will give you feedback while you are performing the task, and I observe you using the rating sheet. Okay. Again, remember safety first. Okay. You may start now.
Explain.
Okay. You done, sir?
No,
Okay.
sir. I haven't
Okay.
started yet.
Okay.
This is the front of the car. This is the hood.
Oh yes, sir.
This is the stick shift area. This is the steering wheel, and these are the gauges.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please back to your seat. Okay. Great, you done. It's very well. Candidate number 1. Okay, nice. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, candidate number 1, please go back to your seat. Candidate number 2, please proceed sa assessment area. Where are you going to perform the parts and functions of light vehicle, cleaning tools for light vehicle. Okay. This is your here are the materials tools that you will need in driving. Okay. Please read the instructions and rating the examinations. Okay. Read it carefully, and if you have any questions, clarifications, sir. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Please ask me now because once you start the assessment, you will no longer allowed to ask me. Do you have any questions again?
Okay.
Okay. I will give you 1 hour to finish your task. Please put as questions related to your demonstration, and after that, I will give you feedback while you are performing the task. Okay. I will observe you using the written sheet. Okay. Remember, again, safety first. Okay. You may start now. Candidate number 2.
Done, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please, you go the practical area. This is ano? You
There's
understand this, sir?
so many things, sir, that I can't understand.
Okay,
I
sir.
don't know why.
Sige, sir. Okay. It is back to your, sir. Back to your, this one, sir. Back to your, assessment area. Okay. Very good. Okay. Candidate number 2, please go back to your seat, sir. Okay. Okay. Candidates, how are you?
We are fine, sir.
Okay. Are you ready for the feedback? Okay. Are you feeling good?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be nervous. Okay. Candidate number 1, please go to the feedbacking area and please wait for your turn. And candidate number 2. Okay. Please, candidate number 1, please proceed the assessment area. Okay. Sir, this is your assessment area. Please answer this one. Okay.
This is the result of your assessment.
Okay. Based on my observation on your oral questionings, okay. Based on my observation on oral questioning, okay. Candidate number 1. Okay. How's your assessment, sir?
I'm waiting for you to assess me, sir.
Okay. Since you are done with your demonstration, I will give you first a question, sir. This one, for your oral questionings, give me some parts of a light vehicle. Okay, just give me 3 parts with the function.
Okay, sir. We have the engine, which makes the vehicle run. Secondly, we have the brake, which is used to stop the car at a designated spot. The
Okay.
third is the steering wheel, used to control the car's direction.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Welcome, sir.
Based on my observation on your oral questioning, you have answered all the questions correctly. Okay. Very good. Okay. Based on your demonstration on parts and functions of light vehicle, on your carrying out vehicle, it seems that you really performed it well, and that you for the confidence that everyone must have you your grip and for oral questionings for your answer at all. Okay. So in all, you perform the task with the standard requirements for driving in situ. Okay. The result of your assessments, you are competent. Okay, sir. By the way, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Please sign the assessment.
Form.
Yes. Please sign, sir. Okay. You are competent, sir. Congratulations again. Your car's competency assessment result summary. Okay. You may claim your car's signed by the assessment center. Okay. And you can claim your in-situ certificate at just the provincial office with 7 days after this assessment. Okay. Bring 100 pesos for the certification fee and 1 passport size ID picture and present your cars. Again, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Please, back to your seat, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir, candidate number 2, please proceed the assessment area, sir. Okay. Sir, how are you, sir? Okay. Since you are done with your demonstrations, I will do first question, sir, oral questioning. Okay, how about the other parts of the light vehicle? Okay. Okay. Based on my observations, sir, on oral questioning, you have not answered all the questions correctly. Okay? Based on your demonstration on parts and functions of light vehicle. Okay? To cleaning process. I can see that you can't perform and clearly and that you are struggling competent. So I suggest you need to practice or review your module. Okay? And if you are ready and confident to take the assessment, you just have to apply the assessment center for reassessment, and you will reassess if the schedule of the assessment assessor is available. Okay? Please sign the rating sheet, sir, and cards competency assessment results summary. Please sign, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, and now I'm done the assessment. Okay, next to the sir, and back to your seat. Okay. I am now done with the assessment. This is your the CHESDA certificate, sir. This one. Okay, sir.